Welcome back, everyone. I'm JTXRP, and we have another tutorial here today for you for the SwissTech Dex machine here for the bots and bot trading that Julian has helped to set up. This is going to be the second half of the tutorial, and this is going to be more of the like the actual trading itself and how to do it. In the previous tutorial that will be linked somewhere on this image on this page, you can go and set up, and you can go and get set up on that other tutorial we just created. This is going to be the tutorial that talks about how to actually accomplish the trading, what the bot does, and so forth. So that being said, we're going to be talking about grid trading. Before we get started, always make sure, and I appreciate your likes and subscribes and all that good stuff. If you want to support the channel, there's links in the description to do so. Just as in the previous video, all the links you need to do this will be in the description below. So please make sure to check those out and yeah, if you need them. That being said, welcome back, Julian. Let's get into the tutorial of actually getting this bot set up to make me some money. So,
Hello, everyone. Now let's go. Let's set up that boat.
okay. So now it's going to take 2 XRP to set up multiples of these trades. I now have if I go in here, I have my wallet set up with some Reaper or whatever other token I want. I'm using the idea, like you said in the last tutorial, is to have a 50-50 split between the token you want to trade and XRP. So I've got 25 XRP worth of Reaper at the moment, which is sitting around 600 Reaper tokens. And I'm going to use 25 XRP, which in this wallet will leave me with, gosh, my math is bad. So whatever 25 is out of 82. So just over 60 something XRP maybe to do some trading with and transactions. So I
Yeah.
have the wallet open. Where do I need to go to get this started? I need to go back to Dex Machine, the website.
Yeah. Now that your wallet is basically ready, loaded with the tokens, loaded with the Dexbot or Dexport or Dextroid, you can go to the Dex Machine. You
Okay.
can hit the connect wallet button and connect your wallet with the Xum trading wallet.
Okay. I see an expiration in 120 seconds. I don't see it counting down, but I'm going to hit the Zum wallet, open in Zum wallet button. I'm going to hit connect to bot test, and it's
Exactly.
going to sign me in. Okay, now it says I'm signed in. I hit next and it brings me back to uh looks like XRPL services. So
Oh, um,
I need to go
then
back
in
to,
your browser, you may have the other window, which is the trading boat still.
yeah, I see it here. Okay.
Yeah.
So it says now the machine is activated and the Dexbot is ready.
Okay, so that's cool. Now basically, yeah, you have connected the wallet. As it's the first time, you will have to provide your seed. This is only once. After you have provided it once, it's scripted, and you will only need the QR code login, basically. So
Okay.
if you add now the seed and send
So
it
just
over.
again, you can't see what I'm seeing. So I see that my wallet address at the top. I see the disconnect button. We don't want to hit that. And then I see the USD XRP amount. I see XRP, and I see it looks like we're trading at USD right now. We'll worry about that later. I also see select token, and then I see the seed of your wallet. So that's where you want me to paste this in, right?
Exactly. There you paste just the seed once, and once you have submitted it, you will see that a new setup dashboard will appear.
Okay, so I not sure if I'm running into an issue here, but I pasted the seed, and then I hit send seed. All right, I'm gonna hit done. Now I'm gonna hit send seed, and nothing's happening.
Oh, then refresh the page, maybe.
Okay. So I refreshed the page. Now I'm gonna paste the seed.
Oh, then check if your seed has no space before and after.
Um, Oh, it does have a space. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Let me. All right, and so now I'm hitting done and I'm hitting send seed.
Yeah,
Okay, so now I've
exactly.
hit send. So I've sent that in, and now it just disappeared. So
And you have the dashboard appearing or not?
I don't believe so. Like I see the USD XRP, I see 82.8 XRP, freeze 16 XRP, NB orders. Is that the dashboard or?
No, the dashboard is under the selected token. You have auto trade, price range, number of grids, position grid.
No, I don't believe so.
So on mobile, if you go now on position,
Positions? Okay.
you have a dashboard there.
Yes, I see this now.
Okay, perfect. So then everything has worked, I think. Sorry.
Okay.
It's me. I was locked on the desktop.
No, you're
So yeah,
fine.
yeah, basically now you have provided the seed. You could disconnect, reconnect, do everything you want. You will no more have to provide that seed.
Okay.
Um, you can now under the mobile you have basically the wallet section, which is showing you the current amount of XRP you hold, and where you have the select token, where you can basically swap between the token pairs you want to trade.
Okay.
Then you
So I
can hit
have RPR and XRP selected.
exactly. Yeah, now you could select RPR,
RP what? Sorry?
Ripper. Yeah, you
Select
could.
RPR. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. And then if you want, you can already click on chart,
Chart.
and
Okay.
it should show you the chart of Ripper. Then you have also the order book. You can click on the order book,
Okay.
and it shows you the order book of Ripper. There's an interesting thing. If now you click on the order,
Okay.
you have an address appearing. This is basically the address of the order. If you click on that address, it's opening the XRP scan of that address. So it's a little feature. You can know exactly who put what order in the order book of a token.
So I know who
Yeah.
the troublemakers are. All right, cool.
Exactly. You can exactly know who is making the buy wall or the sell wall, or who is running a boat. So basically, in this case, it's up to you now if you want to do it on the mobile version, or if you want to hit over desktop.
Okay.
It's like you want. If you prefer to stay on mobile, we can stay on mobile.
Let's stay mobile for to see how the experience is, and maybe we'll go back to the desktop version now that I have my Zum wallet. I just don't want to
Sure,
jump back
sure.
and forth for the viewers. So in
Okay,
order
perfect.
to create, I guess, a grid, I need to go to positions at the top, and
Exactly.
I see a kill all and kill grid. What are those?
Um, Kill grid is basically killing the actual grid of the token on which you have a grid running, and
Okay.
kill all is killing all the grids on all the tokens you have.
Okay.
So basically, that are the two options you have, is killing everything or killing just this actual grid. And as for now, you don't have created any grid.
Yeah.
It doesn't have any sense. The only thing is be careful to kill all with the kill all button, because sometimes you have spend a lot of time to set up a lot of grids and you just click kill all and it's killing everything. So
Okay.
yeah, I advise everyone to always really look on what they are clicking before they are clicking.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's get into this. And I see the
Yeah.
min price, max price, I see number of grids, and I see position grid, like really confused by all this. So help break this down for me.
Okay, price range is one configuration where the trader can act on it. The number of grids also, but it's already basically the only two setups that are determining the benefit in percent. After, it's only about the volume. So when we talk about the price range, it's really easy because it's basically set up in 3 steps. First, you give the price range. So example, I'm trading XRP between 50 cent and $1. Or Ripper, I'm not knowing exactly the price of Ripper. Yeah, so I would take basically this weekly range as an example, we could say. So it's not too difficult. So you can take that low that you just mentioned basically, and that high, and so it's giving you basically that range in which Ripper, which is actually little pretty volatile, I see, which is cool.
So
Yeah. Ripper is an interesting token.
yeah, it has its, well, I don't know what the weekly is about. I see W. So we're gonna go to I'm just gonna go back away from the mobile here from a second. We're gonna go to Live Coin Watch.
Oh yeah, perfect.
We're gonna go to Live Coin Watch, and then we're gonna go to Reaper, and we're looking at the XRP value amount, right? RPR. Actually, we need to go to XP Market, I think. I think they have.
Yeah, I'm also on XP Market right now. Which, by the way, is a great platform.
Yes. So we're going to go to Reaper on XP Market, and we're just going to take a look at, you said weekly. So how do we look at this in XRP is my question.
Click on trade on the middle button, violet one. You can go down a little bit on the right side. Yeah, there's a trade button. Yeah, exactly. And there you have the XRP chart. Perfect. And I just clicked on the 3-hour chart. So it's a little bit more obvious to see.
This is different to me. So 425.
Yeah, but I just quickly check like this, even on the 6-hour chart. You could say for this demo, we could put like 0.03 to 0.06.
Okay.
Which is a good example.
So we're kind of going from here to here. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Which would take maybe the next move nicely in.
Okay, so I'm going to go back to the
Dex Machine.
Yeah, the Dex Machine on the phone. And I'm going to go back to positions, and we said 0.03 would be the min price.
And the maximum 0.06, exactly.
And that 0.06. Okay. So now I have the option of number of grids.
Exactly. So basically, now you have your price range, and in that price range, now you have to decide how much position you want to trade. More you have position, more you will have trading activity, because every little candle will kick an order and do something, but less will be the profit between each grid. And less you have grids, less you will have for sure trading activity, because there may be some small waves that won't be traded. But once a grid has been done, then the profit from between the buying and the selling is way bigger. In this example, we could say that you put, for example, 25 grids, which requires.
I'm not sure I have that. I can do that much with the amount of XRP I have in my wallet. Let me see. 25.
I think it will work.
Okay. Yeah. If it says 51 XRP needed. Okay.
Yeah, it will work. So exactly, it will need 51 XRP just for the orders. And as long it's not dumping, it won't require XRP, because he will not buy more Ripper. But if it's dumping, yes, he will require XRP to buy more Ripper, to fill those buy orders, basically.
Okay.
But now you can put a position. Grid is basically the size of each grid. So as you now have, for example, 600 Ripper, you could say you could separate 600 between 25, or even different between 12 or 10, or input just, for example, a number and check how much XRP value that requires. because as soon you input now a number, you will see down under information a preview appearing.
So I'm just using the sliders, and
yeah, you can use a slider. So
yeah, I see I can do a maximum of 24 position per grid. And is that XRP, or what is 25 divided by 600? I'm not sure if that's the right math or not, but so what should I put here? I've got 0 to 24. This is how much of the Reaper I'm putting up per each grid.
Per each grid, exactly.
Okay, so let's just do a
this
round number of 10. Let's just figure that out.
Yeah, you can also put any round number and decide to say, I want to trade 50, 25, 30, 100,
Yeah.
1000. That's really up to you.
Okay.
And if you put 100, it just shows you how much you could put at maximum with the tokens you have and the number of grids you have decided to put.
So let's just do 10. That's just 43%, makes it a round number. It says the
Perfect.
profit per grid is 2.93%, and the tokens needed is 160, and the XRP needed is 54. It doesn't give me any errors, and so I should now hit create grid.
Exactly. If the grid button is becoming blue, you can click it.
Okay. So I hit create grid, and then it kind of went back to
the same. Perfect. So now basically you can click on, for example, wallet. Just going here, over here.
And I have number of orders is now 16. Number of orders 23.
Exactly. That's because
25.
your grid is being created right now.
Okay.
I'm just checking here.
So if I go back over to the wallet, will I be seeing transactions being done on?
Yeah, sorry. So now, yeah, you can, for example, go in your Xoom wallet and go under the activity. And you will see that in your Xoom wallet, there is some activity occurring. Once you have clicked basically that create grid button, you have to let to the tool few seconds to up to a minute, because if you have, for example, 100 grids, the ledger needs to place those orders, so that takes a few seconds to place all of them. But normally, in the waiting time, we are still on the beta. We will put something more for it, but normally you can go, for example, on the wallet, you will see the freeze amount moving, the orders moving. But if you just remain on position, you will see that just after some wait, the position screen is changing and giving you a new dashboard, basically.
The position screen has changed. Ah, I see. So these are all my positions. I just went back to the...
Exactly. So yeah, now you can also go on the order book, and in the order book, you should see behind the orders that are yours, you should see a little on mobile. Maybe it's not, yeah, it's just a red line, but it's like a little arrow in front of your position.
Ah, I see.
So, yeah, and then you can go also on the chart, and there is a little button orders aside of 1 hour, 4 hours, daily and weekly. And if you click that, it shows you actually your position on the chart.
So wait, where was that at?
If you click on the chart,
okay.
You can, for example, go on the 4 hour or daily. So you see really, and you click a little button that is called order aside of it.
Okay. So I have a lot of these little orders now, and now let's say I've realized, man, that's a really wide range. I'm really probably not going, these orders are not going to be fulfilled. Maybe I need to tighten that up.
Basically, one first thing with grid trading is it needs patience. Because it's really, you can have a week where a token is not very volatile and nothing is really happening. So there's few trades, there's not a lot of profit, and then you have a day or two where huge activity is happening. You're going
Yeah.
up, you're going down, you're going up, and there the boat is working very hard.
Okay.
So what you want is having this boat running basically long time, because he needs time to get all those waves in there, not happening in all in one day. So
So, but at the same time, like, will it automatically make different positions within that grid if one, let's say, a buy or sell order is taken up, will it automatically create another one, or do I have to come in and create another grid?
no, that's the goal of this trading boat, is
Well,
that now
I
you
don't
have.
want to take anything for granted. I'm just, making sure.
Yeah, no. It's a very good question. The idea is, now that you have set up that grid, the boat is knowing exactly, okay, he want me to trade in that price range with that amount of grids, with this amount of position, this volume. So now you have said to him that if the device is connected and now Ripper token is, for example, pumping, then
Yeah.
your sell orders, the boat will start to sell the sell orders he has put in, and he fill up the buy orders down. So imagine now the Ripper is going down again. That will basically sell to the buy orders. He will replace sell orders. So price goes up, it kicks sell orders, he replaces buy orders, and this is an endless game where he replaces buy and sell orders all the time. And the difference between each buy and sell is your profit, basically.
Well, how do I
So
increase that? How do I bump that up? I'd like to earn more profit. So how do I do that?
so basically the best is having a token that is moving a lot up and down, because basically he is loading off, he's loading up. So he's constantly buying, selling, buying, selling. And why a grid will never be negative? Because the bot is putting a buy order and a sell order. If the price is not going up, the bot is not selling.
Okay.
So as long the price hasn't not moved up, yes, you can be in negative, but it's not because of the bot, it's because of the token price, basically.
Yeah.
And the bot will never sell a position in negative. That's never gonna happen. So as the price has to move up to catch those sell orders, and to move down to get the buy orders, basically. So now you have put up the grid. Basically, if Ripper is now starting to move, that's also depending of the larger. If you trade a small price range with a lot of grids, then you will catch all the micro waves on a daily basis, on a weekly basis. And if your goal is more a larger plan of many months trading, then maybe you will have a larger price range. And then all these micro movements, you will less trade them. So that is really up to everyone, how people want to set up their thing. That's also up to the token itself. You will have tokens there is no activity, and then you will have tokens like Ripple, like Sologenic, like where there is more activity, or you have XRP US dollar, where for sure there is always activity. So
Gotcha. No, it's very interesting. And so, I mean, I could set this up. The example we're using is your Borg. So I could set up multiple different tokens, but this does take, like, if you were someone new to this, how often would you follow up? Weekly, like keep an idea of like the ranges that you set, and then watch the token price maybe daily just to see if you're in and out of that range, to see if you need to hone the bot in a bit more. Like, is that what's kind of the strategy you would use, or?
I would for sure, even for sure now that it is in beta and that it requires a device to run, I would for sure be on it daily. Now it's again depending on the trading plan. If you have a huge trading plan, let's say I'm trading XRP between 30 cents and $10.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, I know to go out of that range, it would need something. So I can also say I'm relaxing. I know that my board is trading that range. As long as I'm not hearing on the mainstream we are at $30 or we have crushed it to 1 cent, I could completely let it. But if I'm trading on the daily basis, I'm trying to catch all this volatility on tokens, I would advise to people to at least every day check the thing, control if you are in the range. It's XRPL token. You can come up the morning, everything is good. You come up the afternoon, and there is a 100% pump or crash. So
Okay.
That's really, it's
But
a, I would check it every day. I would make sure everything is right, that the grids are all good, fill it, and but yeah, that's up to everyone. There is people they want to let that run, and there's people that are in front of it the whole day.
well, now that I'm signed in, I have to stay signed in and connected for the bot to run, right?
So yeah, now you can just let this run on your phone. Basically, you can do other things on your phone. You can unlock the phone. There's also a way where you can, for example, I downloaded the Brave app and I allowed the Brave app to run in the background.
Okay.
So I have on the Brave app the trading thing open, and I'm using my phone like everything, but I have all the time other things up, or it's locked in my pocket, but in the background the Brave is still working. So that's working. Or I have my desktop at home, which is always on because I have a lot of tasks. And so I have just a window open on my desktop and let it run.
Well, now that
So
the
that,
grid is on your phone and but later it will be on the servers, but right now, so it's on your phone. Let's say you're walking around, will you miss a trade because you're not connected or your mobile, your,
no, not really. What could happen is right now it's pumping. Let's say you're offline, but it's pumping. Your sell orders are in. So when it's pumping, it will buy, you will sell the Reaper basically
okay.
to the price. So the problem would happen if you're offline and it's coming down again, and he had not the time to place all the buy orders.
Okay.
And that's basically the point. But as soon you see activity in your Zoom and you open the page, it's automatically filling all the orders in. So I have a lot of people, what they do is they setting up everything with desktop because the graphic is a little bit better and you have a better overview. And then they have the page open on the smartphone. And as soon they see some activity, they just make sure everything is well. And the fact that you open just the page, he's actualizing everything.
Well,
So
let me show the let's connect to the PC
yeah,
and show that, because I also
yeah,
want to show because I'm probably would end up just, using my wallet, holding up my phone, and then,
yeah.
using the
The best
PC.
thing is having it on the smartphone. But when you're at home and when you're setting up all the grids, it's always cool to be on the desktop.
Well,
Um,
I have another computer that I used to do some mining on
oh,
for
then you
so
should open
that
Dex
computer.
Machine there, and just it's not consuming a lot of energy. I have a tiny computer. I'm shutting down the screen. He's doing all my tasks, but I have always a Brave page open and running the boat.
That's really
So
cool. Well,
until the beta is over, it has to be like this, and after that, for sure, it will even be better because you can completely let it come back 2 months later. And if your price range was just, then yeah, it's very cool.
I'll have to have you back once we hit that point for sure, so people know, when that's been hit. But now I'm going to
Yeah,
hit connect to wallet here, and it's going to open up the what do you
sure,
call it?
cool.
QR code, and then I'm going to go into I'm going to go show my what do you call it? My phone here real quick. I'm going to hit the bottom button black here. It's going to hit scan QR code. I'm just going to use that, and it's going to ask me to slide to accept. So I'm going to slide to accept, and I'll be connected here on the PC. I'm going to go back and show the PC since we're there. And now we are, that's XP Market. Where'd my trading bot go? It completely closed the tab on the Dex machine. So that's kind of weird, experience wise.
Yeah,
So let's go back to Dex machine.
and you're connected.
Now I'm connected. Okay. So
Yeah,
anyway, I
I
don't know
don't
why
know
I
why
closed the
it's so
tab, but whatever.
okay.
So now this is
Yeah,
the
and
PC.
as you see, it doesn't ask you also the seed here right now.
Mhm.
So now, but you have the SwissTech chart. So exactly now you can see also the little heart in front of the Reaper. That means you have an active grid on this token, basically.
Okay.
So when you have a heart in front of a token, that means you have a grid on it. So you can click on it, and it would show you the Ripper chart. So you can also click on exactly on this one, and it will show you basically the green are the buy positions and the red are the sell positions.
Yeah, this is
If you,
definitely the way to go in terms of experience here. So
yeah, you can also reduce the zoom of the screen to 70, 80, 70% after the beta, I mean the whole screen. So you have also the positions that are down perfect. Yeah. So yeah, basically, if you click on the 1 hour on the chart, it's maybe more precise to understand what will occur with all those positions if the price now is moving. So you can see that with the amount of grids you have and the actual move of that token, it may be interesting because all those little waves will at least trigger a few orders always. If you see that all those little candles will never touch a line, it means you have not enough grids inside of your price range,
yeah,
basically.
and the more XRP you have, the more grids you can create. So
Exactly.
in this example, I'm using I forget how much we're freezing 69 XRP just to have these 25 grids, right?
So yeah, there is the total freeze. So there is the 10 XRP freeze of the wallet, the
Oh,
trust
okay.
line freeze, the orders, and also we add a freeze that is a fictive freeze that you require in order to buy all the Reaper.
Yeah.
That are the green lines basically, so you know how much XRP you need if in case it would go down of your price range.
And so these are the grids that are set here, right?
Exactly. So that's your buy and sell position. And if you go down the screen, if you scroll a bit down, no, yeah, this one here would appear all your buy and sell transactions. As you just started it, and there is maybe not so much activity right now. Uh, you will come back in an hour or two. You may have a few trades in, and then you will see the buy price, the selling price, and the profit in XRP it has made. And this list can become very long over time because, yeah, for example, I have one here. This is not a long one, but this one is running like, I have one, for example, on SwissTech running like, say, since few hours with 18 transactions. Then you have maybe USD XRP, you will have days where you have 300, 400, 500 transactions, also depending on your grid. But yeah, more you have grids in your thing, more the price range is tiny and the token is moving, you can end up a day where you had a lot of trading transactions.
Okay. There's a few things I wanted to hit on. I want to show the kill all, and I want to show how that works inside of the and we're going to go back to mobile for that because that way I can show my wallet and what's going on with it so people can kind of get an idea. But I don't have too much more time and I want to wrap this
Sure.
up for the viewers. So let me get back to my wallet and to the make sure I'm still signed in on mobile here. It seems like I am.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go back to the phone, and so these are all the different things. If I go back to Zoom, I can see all the different those are the plan, these are the transactions under planned, and I'm showing the events. So how do I kill all these? And let's show that happening as well.
So to kill them on the mobile version, you have the menu bar up. It's always under the position where you have basically the active position running.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And you hit kill
you
grid.
you can hit kill grid exactly, and you will have to wait until the dashboard is disappearing basically, which again depends on how much grids you had, but it's mainly taking less than 1 minute.
Okay, so now I'm
Uh,
gonna go back to my Zoom wallet. I just hit kill grid, and now all those
exactly.
planned offers should go away, or
You have already the offer cancel basically.
yeah.
Um,
So I'm just refreshing my screen and showing that those are all opened, but they're now canceling. Um,
exactly.
I still have this one offer that seems to be open that won't go away. It's like,
Then
but it's the last one, so I guess I can just hit cancel offer.
no, normally it should go away automatically. Or what we advise sometime to do is when you first use that tool, you can also click kill all. It helps to really reset everything.
Okay.
So if sometime you have an order that is left and not kicked out, you can kill grid a second time or kill all to make sure really it cleans it out.
Yep.
So if you go on the Dex machine and you kill grid again, for sure it will kick it out. So it may arrive sometime that there is one order remaining, but that's also something on which we're working, where we will input more processes where he will fetch again and again. But we have many different processes crossing each other.
Yep.
So there is often the time where we put like 3, 4, 5 second waiting time in order to control something and to relaunch the action.
No, that's
After
total
the beta,
sense. Okay.
yeah, and after the beta version, all those waiting periods, there will be for sure a graphic sign showing everything. But right now, as everything is changing often on a daily basis, we focus really on the functionality. And once we have everything perfect, then we will put also a way better graphic on all that.
Gotcha. So so we showed how to kill. We saw the interactions between the wallet, and we saw them stop. So it's best to do this with a separate wallet. You actually walk people through, as we did in the previous video, setting up a wallet. The way specifically this needs to be set up is creating an XRPL wallet outside of the normal Zum process. We're using an NFT to get access to this system, as we just purchased in the previous video. My question to you is, you mentioned while we were talking about these videos and how to show them and set them up, that if I transfer the NFT to another wallet, I won't have to put in my seed phrase again, right? It'll just follow the NFT. Is that
Oh,
right?
no. Each wallet has a different seed.
Yep.
So if now, let's say you're deciding to create a new trading wallet, you will have to send over the NFT to the new trading wallet. And once you log in with that new trading wallet, you will have to provide again once the seed of that new trading wallet. The seed is really permitting to the tool to sign for the wallet. And the NFT is unlocking the different features in the tool. So the seed part is really for the ledger, how the interaction with the ledger, those order placings are done. And the NFT is on our part, on our side, how we unlock basically customer features.
Okay. So I can move this NFT as long as I have the seed phrase to whatever
Yeah,
that wallet is. I can
you can
start this
you
up
can
again.
you can sell that NFT to another trader. There's a royalty on it for sure, but you can sell that NFT to anyone else. Anyone else can use it. You can offer it to someone. He can instantly put it in his wallet and start trading. So that's really, but from the moment it has left one wallet, this wallet will no more be able to trade. That's sure.
Okay, cool. Well, I think we covered most things. I'll probably end up editing this and have more questions, so I'd love to have you back. But hopefully this will help a lot of you out there get started and set up with this trading bot. Let me know the success you have. Obviously, the more XRP, the more you're watching specific tokens, the better. Would love to talk to you about the future of this bot, and sometime, I guess, after you have it's out into normal production and you have that data center set up and what have you. But I think that there's lots to do with trading bots that we kind of hinted at earlier, machine learning and AI, that I have tons of questions about. But right now I'm just trying to get my feet under me with this. So
Yeah, yeah.
I'm obviously gonna
I think the game has just begun, and for sure there is when it comes to automated trading, I think ER will play a huge role in all this. but that's another story for
Yeah.
another
So
time.
we'll I'll ask you. We'll talk about roadmaps another time for sure.
Cool,
I
man.
know how you love those questions. So um, but yes, thank you so much for coming on and showing the people the only, trading bot that individuals can use on the XRPL. And so people can add, I guess you're also adding liquidity to the tokens too, right? So even though you're
So,
gaining and profiting from it, you're also providing that extra liquidity. So that's pretty cool. Um,
yeah, the idea was really also if there was already trading bots hidden by a few developers, but if we launch now an army of trading bots, which is not an army of trading bots, but it's an army of people that own a tool to trade. So there is no difference. It's real people trading, but with an automated tool. But it
yeah,
will automatically provide a lot of liquidity to all those tokens because it will fill up the order book, buy orders, sell orders, but it's liquidity on the both side, and it acts as a shock absorber in both direction. Basically, yeah, it will avoid a huge pump for nothing. I mean, it's also not good to have a huge 100% pump with 200 XRP buy. It's
yeah,
a wrong pump, and it's also not cool to have a huge crush with only 200 XRP. So this is for sure helping, and as it's new on the XRPL Dex, I really hope that it's a positive and beneficial effect for all the projects and investors, because yeah, the goal is that if you want to sell something, you should be able to sell it every time, and if you want to buy it, you should also be able to buy it and not with a 50% difference in spread. So
yeah. I would love I don't know how you would do this, and I'm sure you are much more into this than I am, but I can just imagine a program or a smart contract that would allow like the tracking of the price and then moving my lowest sell order. For instance, if someone did a buy and now the price is up there, moving that order to the top so that like it follows and tracks, and like that would just be amazing. So
yeah, that's the kind of things we are working on. The dynamic grid that would basically follow the price
yeah,
with a certain thing, so that people don't have to basically care about this price range, because the price range will follow the price. But this is also complicated.
yes.
There's a lot of strategies, but as I said, the game has just begun, and I think in the next coming months and years, we will have fun to input any functionality and strategy that may be cool for people. So
Cool. Well,
yeah,
I'm very interested. So thank you so much for coming by.
thank you
Um,
too, man. Always a pleasure to have those interviews with you.
yeah, it's my pleasure to help bring education to this. But remember, that is not going to be the how do I say this? That NFT is not going to be in the same wallet. That seed phrase is not going to be there. Though all that will be deleted before this video is released. So please take that into account. If you have any more questions, if you feel like I skimmed over something, please ask it in the chat below. Otherwise, if you have questions, please reach out to Julian and his team on Discord for further issues. Once again, Julian, thank you so much for joining me, and I just really appreciate you creating this for the community. I feel like a lot of people will benefit from it. So
Yeah, and I wanted to thank you also for that work, because as we don't have people in our team able to make basically what you do, which is in some ways a tutorial video on how to use the tool. For us, it's a huge help what you do, and I want you to keep that trading boat as a donation for your channel, for what you're doing. For all the help you're providing to people. So yeah, see it as a thank you from us, and I hope we will do other videos where we will go deeper in other subjects or even in that trading boat. So real pleasure to collab with you, man.
oh wow, thank you. I really appreciate that. I need to set up, I guess now another wallet for test. I'm not sure. We'll have to figure that out.
Better
Because
transfer it before someone get it.
yeah, exactly. But I'll if we're gonna do further tests, or actually, if you could do a hide wallet button, that might actually help me too. Um, to hide the wallet address on the screen, but no, definitely. Thank you so much for that. And I would love to be able to trade all my favorite XRPL tokens, and I just need more I gotta talk to the wife now about more XRP to fund the bot. So do what I can there.
Yeah, pleasure, man. And I'm really happy that you're part of the owners and that you adopted one. That's how we say you adopted a Dexborg.
Okay, well I am now a part of the Borg, so
Exactly.
gotta
And
figure out
if you
that.
join our Dex Trader community, you will also have access to that channel. If you log in on our Discord, you can basically control sign with the trading wallet, and it will add you the role and unlock you the channel. So only people who own a Dexborg or Dextroid or Dexbot can access to that Dex Trader channel.
Okay, we might have to do a tutorial for that too, but I'll make sure everything's switched over before that. I do that one, I guess.
Cool, man. So yeah, thank you a lot, and I hope this helps people to understand how to access and how to use the boat.
Yeah, I hope that, hey, feel free to throw the people in Discord the videos. I hope that'll help them. But again, thank you so much, Julian. I'll try to put the bots to as good use as possible, and I'm sure I'll be reaching out in Discord for help myself and maybe finding some gaps to make some more videos. So
Sure. Cool, man. Thank you a lot.
yes. And so let me know your thoughts below. Again, all these videos are based off of great donations by I guess even projects. So I'll take from anyone who, in terms of, donations, if you want to do that to the channel. I do have an option that I'll put up on the screen for buying me a coffee if you want to donate to the channel. Obviously this one's been covered, guys, but if you gain profit, if this helps you, please remember to come back, and you can scan the QR code for the Zum wallet as well to send me some XRP that maybe you've gained. But thank you so much for watching and just being a part of the community. I really appreciate all of you that watch and stick around for these very long videos. I know that I'm not making these as short, so maybe I'll try to make some short form ones with some of these pieces. But thank you so much again for watching. I'm JTXRP. This is Julian, and we're out.